Alright, greetings all. Thank you for returning to my channel. I'm Professor Noonie. Allow me to welcome you to the first ever, at least of me making videos of it, Fight Night Champion Tournament. What I've done is I went online, through the extra mode or Xbox Live portion of the game, and I downloaded about 32 or so custom-made boxers. I try to make sure that they weren't real boxers in real life. Like you see, I have, well, you don't see right now. Like you see Andy Ruiz Jr. right here. He's not in the game, but somebody created him and uploaded him. So I downloaded him, just for whatever. But I made a tournament consisting of 32 people. You can actually see them right here. They're not in any particular order, but what I wanted to show you, just so you don't think I pre-planned like this, the bracket itself, that I already have the names in here. You can see I have LeBron James, Adonis Creed from the last Rocky movie. I don't even know how to say his name, but that's the game. He's a rapper. We have Chucky. We have Carl Winslow, Martin Luther King Jr., Frankenstein, George Bush, The Hawk, the Joker, Kimbo Slice, Arnold Schwarzenegger. We have a whole bunch of boxers, custom-made boxers that I downloaded. In fact, I don't know if I can go through them in particular order. In fact, I can find out for you right now. Yeah, there's some real boxers right there that I'm not going to put in the tournament. I try to keep this as custom as possible. So I'd rather not have people who are real, like these people that are already in the game, David Hay. But starting here, we have LeBron James, Adonis Johnson Creed from the movie. This is the game. He's a rapper. We got Chucky. We have Spawn. We have Ving Rhames. He's an actor, but he played a boxer in a movie one time. We also have, well, I'm sorry. I couldn't even show you because I was showing you the wrong thing. But yeah, LeBron James, Adonis Creed, JAYCEON Taylor, Chucky the Doll, Spawn, Ving Rhames, who played a boxer in a movie one time. I think it was called Undisputed. Martin Luther King Jr. is in this. Carl Winslow, Suge Knight, Eddie Brock, Venom, Vin Diesel, Frankenstein, George Bush, Biggie Smalls, Hulk Hogan. We have a whole bunch of boxers, or custom-made people that are now boxers. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep them, or not keep them, but set them up to where we're going to have two separate brackets. And we're going to have a single elimination tournament in each of the brackets. And the last two people standing, if you will end up fighting each other to see who is the greatest or best bare-knuckle celebrity boxer. I mean, that's the best I can come up with. So what I'm going to do is shuffle this 10 times. Let me make sure I'm actually capturing the screen. I am. So we're going to hit shuffle once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just so to make sure there's no funny business, you can literally go back, like rewind the video a little bit. I just picked 10 as a random number, but it doesn't reset the bracket to the original order. So I'm not really trying to seed certain boxers so they don't end up fighting each other. Luckily, as we see here, or unlucky. No, yeah. Apollo Creed is here, and his son is in the other bracket. That was unintentional, but that's how we're going to leave it. If they were in the same bracket, I'd have to keep it that way. Luckily, they're not. But Ivan Drago is in Adonis's bracket, so that may be problems. Oh, another thing is, you'll notice that all of the boxers that are going to be in this tournament are actually at 100 overall rating. The reason for that is when I downloaded them, a few of them already were at 100, and instead of me bringing their stats down so that they can be on par with other ones, I just decided to put everybody else at 100. So there's no particular handicap. The only difference is, by the way, it's going to be AI versus AI. I'm not going to be in the tournament. No real person is going to be in the tournament. There aren't going to be actual players. So it's going to be AI versus AI. So they're going to have to rely on, I guess, their style of boxing to win. And again, like I said, it's going to be bare knuckle, so they're not going to be wearing gloves. So since we just shuffled the bracket, let us actually find out who will the first match be. So let me go to group stage. And it looks like it's going to be Black Magic and George Bush. That's kind of interesting. So let me start that. Let's get to the actual game. So I'd like to keep it in order of how they're listed on the bracket. So we have Black Magic and George Bush. So I would prefer Black Magic to be on the left side. So let me actually find him. Come on, where are you, Black Magic? By the way, this Black Magic dude, he looks really, really creepy. Watch when you see him. As soon as I find him. Come on. You were like, he was one of the first things I downloaded too. There he is. Black Magic. Look at this thing. Isn't this creepy? It's like some kind of alien with just eyes and a mouth. Oh, and a little mini mohawk. Your opponent will be George Bush. Oh my goodness, we have so many boxers. I cannot wait to see who's gonna win this. There he is, George Bush. So all of the matches except for the very last one will be held in the pen. Let me make sure. Yeah, so they're at the greatest of all time settings, which is the hardest difficulty. We're gonna set 2 minutes per round. You can be saved by the bell in any round, and there will be a 3 knockdown rule. And then the very last match of the whole tournament, we'll set it to 12 minutes, or excuse me, 12 rounds, just so we can have a little bit of finality to it. But that's about it. I think we can just get into the match right now. I'm kind of excited to find out. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I didn't even show you. Actually, no, we're good. Yeah, we'll keep it like this. And here we go. So, the good... Oh my god, look at George Bush's face. That is so creepy looking, man. So, I did like a little test run before I started like doing this actual tournament. Look how big that thing is. Before I actually started doing this, I had Magic fight a couple of boxers and he laid them out. I don't want to say who they are because they might end up fighting him again in this tournament. But we are going to see exactly if George Bush can take on this Black Magic thing. I really wish they called this thing like the Anomaly because this looks really, really creepy. It's weird. Even with even in BareKnuckle mode, this thing still has boxing gloves on. I just noticed that. That's weird. But I think, the game still thinks that oh, I think I know why. It's because they probably made his hands look like that, the custom character. Because George Bush has no gloves on and he's a custom character. George Bush seems to be holding his own. He's really short compared to this thing. But Magic he's kind of depleting his stamina a little early. I think Bush should probably go for body shots because this guy is really tall. Come on. Nice evade, nice hook. Oh, but you're getting it back, Bush. I'm looking at Black Magic as like some alien trying to take over Earth. George Bush is the first human. It's pretty appropriate too. But he's the first human that he has to go through in order to go on his journey of taking over the planet. But it looks like Bush is fighting real conservative. I kind of like it because Black Magic's stamina is kind of depleted. Well, so is Bush's, but Black Magic seems to be going through his a little bit quicker. Oh, that hurt. He got that last hit in. I think he won the match, or the round. Look at his face. And here's another thing. If he does get all beat up and injured, you can't tell because of how he looks. It's pretty much impossible to tell. Oh god, look at George Bush. It's pretty much impossible to tell if you're doing a good job against him if you're determining that on the damage that he's taken, because you can't see the damage you're doing to his face. Nevertheless, let's start round 2. Yeah, you'll notice that the clock is going faster than actually 3 minutes. It's because it's set to 2 minutes. However, it'll still show 3 minutes as, counting down. Come on, George. Block that. Evade. Dodge. Jump. Go. Like that. Yes. I'm clearly biased. Come on, you got him against the ropes. George. Oh, he tried to tie up. He missed. Good evade, but follow up with a counter hit. Oh, man. I don't think these are all power punches, or any of them are power punches. I think they're just throwing them out there, but they're not really connecting that much. Come on, he's near the corner. Good hook. Oh, they're both hitting. They're blocked. They're both punching blocks. Ties up. Must be tired. Yeah, see, even the people in the pen, they're not liking this fight. I think Bush is playing. He's playing the long road, or he's fighting real conservative. It just seems like when he tries to go in, though, he gets laid out. Good hit. Good counter. Good counter to the body. I like it. I highly recommend, George, that you go to the body, and that was a bad punch to the face. Oof, bad uppercut. But he does have more stamina. Black Magic is depleting his stamina. His own stamina. Block. Nice evade, but ooh, good hit. Good right hook. Right at the end of the round, I think George... Okay, so you can't really... God, look at his face. You can't really judge how bad George is doing based on his face, because he already looked hideous. And then, oh my God, that looks so creepy. I'm gonna have a nightmare tonight. Let's get back into it, George. Stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. Come on, stay low. Go for the body. Good block. Oof. Good uppercut. I should be trying to stay neutral, but I'm kind of not. Because I know Black Magic has it in him to win this whole tournament. Good block. Yeah, and believe it or not, these are all heavyweight fighters, and for whatever reason, the person who created George Bush put him in the heavyweight division. Oh well, it's good entertainment. Good body shots, just right. Stick to the body. Good hook. You know, Bush is getting hit, but it doesn't appear to be doing a lot of damage. This is going to be a long fight, I think. I think this might go all the way, or Bush will knock him out in like the 8th round. Maybe the 7th. Good evade. Yeah, so he's just hitting elbows and forearms, man. They're not really getting in on each other this round. Real defensive fight so far. But Magic is trying to do a little bit more and go a little harder, but his stamina's going down. Remember, both of their stamina bars will deplete at the same level. Or at the same rate, depending... Or, hold on. Their stamina bars will deplete at the same rate by default. However, if you do more than the other guy, yours will burn faster. It's just that both of them have the same amount of reserve. It's just that Magic right here, he's just overextending himself, and as a result, you know, he's tiring himself out. Oh, I don't even want to look at you, George. I'm sorry. You took a left hook, man. You got to follow up with something. Block. You don't block with your face. I hope you know that. There we go, like that. This guy is trying to come at you with the right hooks. Like, step to his right. Good, good, good. His stamina's going down. Nice one, too. Oh, you missed. It sounds like a lot is happening, but it really isn't, George. Where's the blocking? They're just swinging and swinging and blocking, swinging and blocking. Nice little trade there. I think in the long run, this is Bush's fight. Come on now. Good dodge, but like follow up with the counter. Yeah, I really don't. George is not really a count. Oh, there we go. Good hit. Get on him. Follow up. Come on. He's in the corner, man. This is your chance. I guess his defense is really good. That was a good punch, though. Ah, that was a good punch, too. It sounded really loud. Come on. Get in there. Good dodge, but counter hit. See, another oh man, I have a feeling I giggle every time I see his face. I have a feeling that nearing the end of the fight, Bush will have less health than Magic will. But Bush will have more stamina than Magic. Yeah, even now, Bush has less health than Magic. Just keep sticking to that body. Come on. Take your time. I think you're winning this fight. Good uppercut. Ooh, I told you. Block that left side, man. His right hooks. He keeps coming at you with that right hook. Good duck. Oh, nice jab, I guess. I gotta give it to Magic. Keep going for them body shots, Bush. Straights. Oh, that kind of hurt, but luckily it was just a jab, I think. Good blocks. I think that was an overhand left. Bush, you gotta block. Good body shot, but didn't really do a lot. You gotta hit him with combinations. Good evade, good dodge, but no counter attack. Where's the counter punch? That's right, go for the body. It looks like they're trying to push each other to like their corners, but they have equal amount of force, so they're staying in the center of the ring. We are almost about halfway through this fight. It went by pretty quick. Oh, he tried to duck, but he got clipped. He got hit again, but he's eating them. They're not really hurting him because Magic's stamina wasn't filled up. Meaning there's not a lot of power anymore behind his punches. At least right now. Good hit, good hit. Come on, George. You're winning this. And now we're halfway through the fight. Good. George, you are so winning this fight. Just keep sticking to what you're doing, man. Wow, the Magic's trainer thinks he won that? He might. Oh, God. I don't want to look at you. I'm sorry. You have superior stamina, or more stamina. Not superior, because you guys started off with the same amount. Just keep going to that body. Watch for his right hook. George! Good, good, good. He's getting tired, man. I swear, when it comes to, like, regular, you know, other than this, I will try to be as neutral as possible. I'll just try to call the match as, you know, impartial as I can. But with this, I've already seen Magic win 2 fights before recording. So I already know that he, like I said, has the potential to win the whole tournament. So it would be really, really exciting if George Bush took him out in the first round. Good uppercut. Nice blocks. Good blocks. Come on, go for the body. George, I think he's trying to like push him towards the ropes. But like he's not moving. Oh, that would have been a beautiful counter, but you missed. There we go. Good hit. Good left hook. Good left to the body. Okay, now they're back to blocking. Pretty good defensive fighting. I kind of like it. Nice. Yeah, I mean, all I can tell you right now, George, is just stick to the body. I think they're too afraid to like initiate because they know the other will try to counter. Yeah, those types of hits are not really doing much damage. Good duck. Oh God, man. Oh, you look horrible, George. You got a cut under your eye. Meanwhile, he looks, like I said at the beginning, he looks pristine, but you can't really tell because of the character model. Come on, 7th round. Oh, wow, that would have hurt. That would have hurt if George got hit by that. You know, I'm getting a little worried because Black Magic just may be doing enough in order to be winning these rounds. Oh, wow, that was a good punch. That took half his life. Again. George, get in there. Ooh, he ate that. See? Because Magic's stamina isn't, I guess fully charged, if you will, his punches aren't doing as much damage. Even though they're like power hits, George is just eating them. Number one, because Magic's punches don't have as much power. Number two, because George, his stamina is near full and he can take a punch. Black Magic is sort of desperate. George, this is your chance, man. You don't have to be defensive the entire fight. You just have to pick your spots. It's just incredible. George's accuracy, surprisingly, isn't that great. Maybe because of the height differential. I mean, he's got better reflexes at this point. Good uppercut. Surprisingly, didn't do a whole lot of damage. See, this is why you got that cut underneath your left eye, George. You have to block those right hooks. You know, I'm a little concerned. I don't really want to tell George to take a break, to take a breather, to like, you know, be a little bit lax, to not burn yourself out, because Magic may be winning this fight. I don't know. I think George got that last round, though. Oof, that looked like it hurt. That sounded like it hurt. Good block. Keep blocking that left eye. It's incredible that Black Magic is still on his feet and hasn't been knocked down once. Completely depleting his stamina, and he's still able to fight George, keep George back. Again, it has to be his arm reach. Ooh, yep, he's trying to keep him out. Really good tactic. George, you may have to come in with your head down. Oh, he let you get that one for free, and that one. Oof. He sort of ducked right into that right hook. You need to throw combinations, George. Seriously. I mean, even though the punches aren't hurting you, the judges may think that Magic is the more dominant fighter. Good blocks, but follow up with something. I'm a little concerned with Bush's performance. Considering his stats, he should be dominating much more. Not like these one-offs, you know, powerful hits and then not following up to knock him down. See, like, good duck, you had ample opportunity to follow up with something. There you go. More of those. See, he tried to swing when he got pushed away. Wrong time to, like, throw one of those out there. God, man, you're getting tore up, George.
Don't walk into it without...
Exactly, don't walk into it.
I want to see that.
Come on, we're in round 9. You got to do something. I'm a little concerned. Come on, George. I don't get how he can... No uppercuts, man. Forget that. You keep missing. Yeah, Bush, you got to get him in the corner. How are you missing with these follow-ups? There you go. Get him on the ground. Come on. There you go. Come on. Nearly there. Wow, your left hooks are hitting him. Only when, see, like this, it looks like you can only get magic with counter hits. Good uppercut, man. If Magic was smarter, he wouldn't be swinging as much. Come on, get him. He's backing up. But nope, then he comes out. Black Magic is clearly aware that the corner is not his friend. He needs to have space behind him in order to stick to his game plan of just jabbing, keeping George in the jab distance, keeping him outside his box. George, man. Get in first before you start swinging wildly. Oof. Now George is getting counter hit. There. Ugh. Should have hit him in the face. Oh, barely missed him. Come on, George. Oh my God, we're coming up on the last round. Look, you can't tell you've done any damage to him. So this is the last round, the last break, I guess, in between rounds. George, you look terrible, bro. Blood all over your chest. I agree with the corner, man. You have to move your head. Hit him. Oh, George. It's not enough to just evade. You have to hit him with the counter punch. Right there. Come on, George. Hit him right in the face. Again. It's like George is only going for these one-hitter quitters, man, and they're not doing anything. No, he doesn't go for combinations. Good, there you go. Finally a knockdown in the last round. Right to the body. Oh, that sounds disgusting. I have a feeling he's gonna get up. Yeah, he's getting up. Come on, George. Go again. Get him again. Cut the ring off. Move to his left. Oh, never mind, he's on the ropes. Come on, George. You got him. Don't back up. Oh, I'm so rooting for him. I'm so rooting for you, Bush. Hit him. Oh, you made him miss. Bush, he has like no stamina left. Good body shot. Good body shot. Combinations. No, man. Black Magic knows when you're gonna swing at him. You can only hit him with counter hits, I guess. George, you gotta get in there, man. I don't think that knockdown won you the fight. I think George thinks he's good. Bush really thinks he won this fight already, that he doesn't want to pursue Magic. I think he thinks the knockdown sealed the deal. Yep, he's just gonna let the round end. All right, who wins? Who is it? There we go. George actually won this fight. What were the scores? Wow. Bush, if it wasn't for that knockdown, holy smokes, did you see this? If it wasn't for that knockdown, George would have lost this fight. Or rather, it would have been a draw. Yeah, if he would have just won the round, it would have ended up being a draw. They would have had to do a rematch at a later video, of course. But that knockdown in the last round is what got him the win. What a fight! I am so happy that he won this and that Black Magic is out of the tournament early. So let's come over here and actually report that score. The way I do it is, what I should do is this. So the first judge gave Black Magic 94, gave George Bush 95. The second judge gave Black Magic 95 and George Bush 94. I don't know what fight he was watching. And then back over to 94-95. That makes it 2-1 in George Bush's favor. George wins this fight. What an incredible fight. I'm so happy he won. I cannot wait to continue on with the tournament. I mean, look at this. We have so many more fights to go through, as you can see. And then finally, when they get to the last person wins this and the other wins this, we'll finally go to the final stage where there'll be the last two people standing. And that I cannot wait for, to see who's actually going to win this whole thing. But I'm going to end it there. Thank you all to those who came to check out my video for watching my video. I appreciate all the views, notoriety I can get. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And as always, take care and God bless.